Lewis, from the last 15 minutes of the first game through to full time today, I would say that was perfect. Do you agree?
Perfection in football doesn't exist, but I have to say that it was the first leg of that round. It was tough, very tough, especially the first 80 minutes. After we got that result, and I think we keep our performance the whole match. And the second round, it was different because we were so precise in the counter-attack, and we scored 2 goals, which finished the match.
You scored 2 really quick goals, but after that, the way that you kept possession was masterful. What was the thing that pleased you the most tonight?
Well, it's always difficult to control a match like that because the opponent Chelsea are a great side and they want to score quickly, and it's always difficult to keep the ball. But I think the mix of counter-attacking and also keeping the ball was key. And defending with the ball is always one of our objectives, and I think our performance was great and we deserve to win that match.
And finally, is that performance a message to the rest of the tournament that there's no way you're going to give up your title easily?
I think everybody, especially the teams who compete in the Champions League, respect us because they know how we play football, how we try to play football, and normally the sound around us is always criticize everything because it's our style of living in the world, and everybody criticizes all the time. But the respect that we feel and the respect that we have for the other teams is great, and it's nice to be in this team, and we are looking forward to playing next round.
Liam, you knew this evening was going to be difficult. You said you needed a perfect night. How would you describe this evening?
Tough night. Really tough night. We knew it was a tough ask, and then to start the game in the manner that we did. It's I think 6 minutes in, and actually in the first 6 minutes we had ball in their final third, and we wanted to take chance of set plays and we make a mistake. And then at this level you can't make mistakes, and they punish you. And then you get back into the game again. We have set plays, and we get the ball in their box, and Barcola hits one from 25 yards in the top corner. And then it becomes a really difficult night because as much as you want to go after the game, their confidence goes through the roof. We are trying to press, we're trying to get back in the game. When the aggregate score is that, it can become a really difficult night.
When you look at the aggregate score and you look at the gap in the number of goals scored, is that a reflection of where Chelsea are at compared to the European champions? And that's the gap that you need to try and close if you are going to go and win major titles like the Champions League?
I think the difference, if you watch the games, is they were clinical. Their goals, the third goal from Mayulu, ball breaks outside the box, he hits in the top corner. And we had, I don't know the stats, I haven't looked at the stats yet. We had a lot of shots in both games. They didn't make mistakes, and we did. But overall, this is a really, really tough one to take. I want to thank the fans because they saw how hard the lads were working in a really difficult moment. And we really want to make sure that we don't go through many more nights at all like this.
In terms of the mistake, you've got such a young team, the talk of giving them experience, letting them develop. Do you feel as if you now need to add potentially more experience if you are going to be able to compete?
It's a really difficult one. Mamadou, know him very well. He's a very good player. But we missed our 2 starting right-backs in this game, in that position. Malo was really, really ill. Obviously, we lost Reece in the last game. So, look, there are times when you have to put players in and you have to trust them. And, for me, it's a real shame because it really took the wind out of our sails when we wanted to get the first goal.
At the end, a bad evening looked like it was made even more difficult with Trevor Chalobah. It looked a bad one. Is there any indication of what that injury may be?
Trevor, I just asked the medical team. It's a high ankle sprain, so I'm praying it's nothing too serious because the way that Trevor's been performing, we can't afford to lose another defender in this moment.
And in terms of the context of the rest of your season now, 3 losses on the spin, how do you bounce back from today? What are you going to work on with your team to make sure that this run of form doesn't continue and you can still achieve the things you want to?
I think that's in your psychology and your habits. We have to make sure that when you go through a difficult run, that you make sure your habits are right, you make sure that your behaviours are good, and we've still got a lot to play for in this season, and we got a really difficult game at Everton where we know we have to be at our best and bounce back to get the result there.
Was it a difficult evening today? How have the players just responded after tonight's result?
Well, it was disappointing for everyone, but of course we knew that Paris is a very tough opponent. Yeah, we try to show our best, but you know, they are the last champions of Champions League. So yeah, we did our best. We didn't get what we wanted, but we wanna keep going.
Did it feel out there as if you just faced a better team over the two legs, and that's the standard that you as a group can try and get to moving forward?
Yeah, I think we have 4 competitions, also playing every 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? Sometimes in this scenario is so difficult because they were doing well. They are doing well. Yeah, for sure we wanted to do better, but for sure they are now, I think, one of the best in the world. Just disappointing, and we wanna continue like this or even better.
Obviously there was a big deficit from the first leg, but they had a longer time to recover. They had their game at the weekend move. Did you feel as if freshness did play a factor tonight?
Well, I think everything is mentality, you know what I mean? Everybody was ready to fight tonight, but you know, at the end they were fresh, and for sure at the end they show better quality as well, and we could get what we wanted.
Another special night for you and your team in the Champions League. Your fans stuck with you the whole game. Are those performances what you need for this club to maybe go and lift this trophy again?
Yeah, of course, it's very important when you come in this amazing stadium, in amazing atmosphere, to win the game. It's very important for us, and we just have to gain our confidence back. So it was our important win tonight, and we are very happy about that. But we have to continue. We know that we have a lot of game ahead, so we just have to be focused for next games.
You have such good options in your team. You're part of those great options the manager has. In terms of how you set up today, will be a statement against a good Premier League side. Do you feel equipped as a group to go far in this competition?
Yeah, of course, we know that we are capable of everything. We can do it because we already did in the last year. But of course, it's difficult. We have many games ahead. We don't know against who we're going to play. So we just have to play our game, to be focused all the games, defense on us, everything. So I think we just have to work hard and continue like that.
For your back-to-back goals off the bench in the first leg, goals from the start tonight, where do you feel you're at? Do you feel you're in a really good run of form right now?
Yeah, I mean, I try to work hard every day, and it's my job. I want to help that team because it's unbelievable. We have very good collective together, and we're just happy that we play together, and I'm very happy that I'm part of this team.